Hello and welcome to another one. So today you join me at the side of this little river, this little stream, and I've been past here a few times in the past, but I've never actually dug anything, and I've come back today because even just moving a few bits of leaves you can come up with bits of pottery and there's bits of glass underneath and that kind of thing. So I'm just going to have a dig here. I think this is a dump of some sorts and we'll see what we can find. A lot of roots. There's bits of stuff here. Little piece of a cup or something like that. I think there's something inside that piece there. That looks like the bottom of one of the old jam pots. There's a few, oh, what's that there? Well, that's one of the old medicine kind of things. It usually says like 1 spoon or 1 tablespoon, so that's a bit of one. So we are onto something. A few bits of pottery. Well, there's a little bit just popping out. One of the tops. I don't know how old that one is. I don't think it's very old, but there's more and more strange bits of pottery coming out. I think that's a piece of iron, that one. Carry on. So I've just come across the first piece of pipe. See that there, just a piece of the stem. There's no pattern on it or anything, but we're getting there. So just having a little breather from this hole. There doesn't seem to be anything else really down there. I know obviously you have to go a lot deeper to get to the good stuff, but it seemed to have been a layer of stuff and then nothing, but I'll show you what was in there anyway. So we've got, I'll probably carry on there in a minute. That one that I showed before, there's another bottom there, looks like a similar thing. Pipe stem. That looks like a piece off that one. And that. Spoon. A few pieces of pottery and what have you. That little thing. Some of them are quite nice. Nice designs on. Little ship. And then I've also just done a little experiment hole here. There's more stuff coming out of this one as well, just on the surface. Little pieces, but I might make this into one big hole and carry on down, I think. So, I've moved a bit further down because it looks like there's loads of broken pieces here. Some glazed ones coming out from underneath this tree. There's an old thick mouthpiece there. So I'm going to try and dig this piece up now instead, see if I can come across anything. Now, so we've got like nice little champagne glass with a thick bottom. There's a lot of stuff under here. All smashed up to now, but oh, I don't know what that was. Oh, it's a clay pipe. Well, it was. I'll try and put that together later. Oh, there's one. Well, looks like a nice old one. I don't think it has any embossing on it, but you can tell by how thick it is and the shape in the middle of it. But we'll clean that when I get back. Just a quick update of what I've been finding. So you've seen the other bottle before, but there's another one we just found. I actually found something very similar to that when I was mudlarking, like an old apothecary medicine. You can see the little cork inside. I found that as well. I've never found one so big as that. That is really thick, really big. A few other pieces of pottery and stuff. Oh, just as I say that, it's a nice pipe bowl. that's just a little update anyway. Let's carry on, get a bit deeper. Just as I turned the camera off, I just pulled another one up. I think it's possibly like a little ink jar or something. But as always, I'm going to clean everything up when I get in, and you'll see it better, and if I can find anything about it, you'll see that as well. Come across a nice little piece of pottery there. Some like kind of gold coloured balls around it there. A few other little bits. It's getting quite difficult to get deep in here now with all the roots from this tree. So I just thought that I was onto an absolute winner. I thought I was going to find my first cod bottle, but no. Oh. I bet that's been smashed for the marble. It's not in there anymore. Well, it's a top, I suppose. But what I've done is, so the top part there is getting really heavy with roots and clay, so I don't think there's much there, so I've just tried basically following it down where the slope is. And I'm sure there's a few people who do bottle digging that are saying like, no, go deeper, go deeper. And usually I would, but just over that fence there is a reservoir. So what I believe they've done is, whatever rubbish was in there originally, they've pushed it down onto this slope, you know, that goes down to that little stream there. So a lot of the stuff's not actually that deep, but anyway, we'll carry on. There's got to be something else in here. I think I've just come across quite a rare piece of glass, and I can't remember what the name of it is. That yellowy green kind of colour there. I might be wrong, but I've not found a piece that looks like that before. We'll carry on. You can see little bits are coming off, are broken ones. I'm still going to take these and clean them because I am interested to see what they say. There's one I found a minute ago. It says ho. But I'll carry on, see what else there is. There's got to be more treasure in here for me. So I've just had two little finds next to each other. Another one of those little apothecary medicine jars, and then an old spout of a teapot. I found a few of those before. But let's get on with it. There's a few other bits there that I found as well, but they're going to get cleaned up. Pretty sure that's a Hartley's jam jar. But I think that's about it for today. The second hole I dug is just through there, and I've just filled, well, I'm just filling this one in now. I mean, it's not the best day I've ever had, but I've got a good load of finds in there that I'm going to clean up, and then I'll show you them when I'm back. So here we are with all the finds cleaned up now from the little stream dig. So we've got the bottles there, they're the ones that are in 99% proper condition. And then we've got the pipes. I think we'll start with the pipes first because that's the best thing I think I've found. I've never found them like this before. So with this one here, I looked online and it said that it's either a chicken's foot holding an egg or it's an eagle's talent holding an egg. Now, I don't know which one it is. To me it looks a bit like a chicken's foot, but I really don't know. It's a shame it's not full, but... And then we've got one here. It does go together slightly, there is a piece missing, but that's a bull's head there. And then the part that like kind of matches that I can imagine it would look like is like that. That's like a full picture of the cow's head with the AOB. I don't know what that stands for, but that's that piece. And then we've got like just a normal plain one, a bit of the stem, and that's just another bit of plain one. There's a nice bit of pottery that came out of a little man on his boat. I'll keep that piece. Then I'll show you the bottles then. So I believe that these two are inkwells. Now from what I can find online, people say that the pen was designed to rest on those two sides there, and it's designed to be like a boat shape. I can't see it myself, but you can definitely see the age in them with the bubbles and the way that they're designed. Same with these ones as well. You can see with these ones, I don't know whether it'll pick up on the camera, but to me it looks like two of the sides there where my finger and thumb have been squashed down. It's like a bit of a weird angle. But yeah, you can tell the age in those as well. This one especially, still got its cork in it, but you can see how it goes down to a point at the bottom there. It doesn't do that in the rest of them, so you can see where this must have been handmade with all the air bubbles in and everything. It's a really nice one though. And then these two, I found these before, same kind of thing. I believe that these are very early 1900s, maybe those two are late 1800s, and then they are medicine bottles. But I've seen a few things online that say stuff about this, like this one, that people believe that they used to snap the top off and it was a one dose thing, and then you just throw that away. I'm not too sure how accurate that is, but they are like apothecary medicine ones. And then to finish off on, this is just like the mixed bag of stuff. So we've got like the CWS Longton. They used to make a lot of chamber pots, those. That I don't think that's anything like that, I think it's just a pot, but we've got like the top of the old cod bottles. Still not found a full one of them yet. You know, a couple of mouthpieces. There's that piece of yellow. I don't think it's anything special, to be honest with you. The top of like some kind of flagon or something. And then it's just a variety really. There's like some of the tablespoon bottles there all smashed to pieces, but the old screw top. That was quite an interesting one. I can imagine that being an interesting jar or bottle, whatever it was when it was at its prime. But yeah, that's the finds really from that day. And there's a couple of varnish. That's all some old varnish bottle. But yeah, that's about it from that day really. I'm very happy with the pipes. That's probably the best thing I've found it pipe wise, even though it's not full. But yeah, that's it for this one. Stay tuned for more.